Trading secrets, delayed gratification. Now, as you guys know, as all traders know, trading is a lot about psychology. Now, they say 90% of trading is all about psychology. That's what you're actually doing. Everything you do based on your emotion, based on your thinking, which basically means psychology, right? Now, I deem that to be very false, right? Because let's make this analogy, right? Say you know to box. Let's say you box for many years and you go like in a boxing match or an amateur boxing match or a professional boxing match, you're way less likely to be emotional or fear before the fight or get emotional during the fight than somebody who did not do that, right? Did not train for multiple years and gets in a fight. That guy who did not train for multiple years and gets in a fight will higher likely be more emotional than you, right? Now, that's it. The same thing goes on the trading, right? The more you know your technicals, the more you know about smart money, how smart money moves, the more you know what you're doing, the less emotional you're gonna get. Right? Focus on the technicals, then it's easier for you, right? If you focus on CRT into the soup, or psychology pressure can go way off. You're gonna feel sometimes psychology problems, right? Because we're human beings, but it will reduce it by 90%. Right? So you will only feel the psychology problem rarely, and you should feel it because you're not a robot, you're a human being. But delayed gratification plays a big role. Basically, delayed gratification is doing something right now which does not reward you at the moment, but in the future it does, which is also important, right? Now let's explain why this plays a role in trading. Explain what is it going to do in trading, right? Now in trading, as you know, psychology, so that's why delayed gratification is so important. And also, when you, let's say, follow your trading golden rules right now, let's say you're in a bad position where you're not making any money from trading, you're very low, you are unprofitable, right? You want to be profitable. You either you want to be consistent. In order for you to be consistent, you have to do multiple things to get you to that stage, which could be one. One of them could be by doing what? Following your rules, which can get you more consistent by being more patient, confident in your setups, having clarity, right? All of these psychology stuff that you need to have right now in order for it to make you profitable in the future, right? I can't just come in the market every single day. Now, to beginners, when I say trading psychology, right? When I say following trading guideline rules, it may seem like a little weird, but when you once you get to a little advanced side, once you get to trading a lot, you start having rules and your trading guidelines, right? You will have your trading guideline rules, and you have to follow it. If you don't follow it, you will highly likely see negative results rather than positive. So whenever you do not follow the trading guideline rules, you're going to not have delayed gratification, right? It may when you follow trading guidelines right now, at the moment, it may not reward you, but in the future it will, right? Because in the future, that's gonna make you profitable, that's gonna make you money, that's going to basically get you an income, that's gonna get you financially free, right? But if you don't and you take it short term rather than long term, you would feel that dopamine hitting in, right? You would feel like, okay, you feel good for like a minute, right? Now, what I found out whenever I'm foam win or whenever I do this, I would feel good less than a minute. Less than a minute, that dopamine goes away after I press the button. Now, eventually, it never turns out good for me, right? It should never turn out good for you. Also, if it does, there's something you're doing something wrong, right? You have because you may get lucky sometimes. There is no luck in this game. There is no there is no there's one more quote that there was, but I can't get it on the top of my head. But there is no luck in this game, right? You may get lucky, but let's say you get lucky. Right? Let's say the market somehow was gonna go to your direction, and you took a formal trade or you took this self trade. In a longer term, it's not gonna benefit you. Because longer term, you can constantly do that, I'm gonna catch you. Catches you. When you go on a losing streak, it's not about you losing money because you could lose money, right? and you still be emotionless. But the psychology part is what's gonna mess you up, right? If you focus on psychology part a lot, then you get a losing streak. It affects your psychology more than your capital. Your capital, you may be down 3%, but you're gonna feel it way heavier in psychology, right? Now, delayed gratification is basically, as I said before, doing something right now which may not benefit you at the moment, but it would benefit you in the future. So following your trading odds right now, being patient, taking high public setup, taking I must take that setups, high A plus setups, having clarity in the mind, doing all the psychology stuff like no fear, no FOMO, no fear of missing out, not chasing a trade right now for the future, right? Right now you may not seem like okay, I'm getting nowhere from this, right? But it will constantly compound. The compound, as you guys know, best way to get wealthy is always going to be through compound interest plus time, right? Because compound interest in the moment does not seem like it's doing anything. In the future, when it constantly compounds, it does huge significant things, right? It does a lot, especially in trading, right? Now, that's basically delay gratification. If you don't do it, you're just going to follow your dopamine. You're going to follow short term. But as you guys know, we always focus on the second order consequences. As you guys know, our second move, our next move that we're going to do matters much more than our previous one. The next move is going to determine whether we learned or not. Are we going to focus on the longer term or are we going to focus on the short term? Are we going to focus on delayed gratification or are we going to just focus on the dopamine, right? That you just want to get that feeling which lasts less than 30 seconds, right? When you're lustful, after you do that, it's going to last what? 9, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, and it goes away. So focus on second order consequences, focus on delayed gratification. Now you won't be profitable right away, right? It can't be after you want, let's say you set a rule to be profitable. Let's say you set a goal to be profitable by 2026, right? Here, just enough time. Let's say you said it. Let's say you had set a goal to be profitable by then. Now you can't instantly become profitable, right? You know this, right? If you let's say you take a win, then you get the dopamine like let's say I'm profitable because you took a win. When you check your P&L, you're actually down, but you may seem like you're profitable. Then eventually, when you get the win, that gives a confidence boost where you want to be profitable, right? You no longer want to be in this unprofitable break even phase. You either want to make money, right, or be in a break even at least. If you're unprofitable, if you're profitable, be profitable. If you're break even, be profitable. If you're unprofitable, be break even or profitable, right? So let's say you set a goal. Now your goal is gonna basically tell you your day. The first day you follow that rule isn't gonna do much. Second day you follow that rule isn't gonna do much. Your first month isn't really gonna do much, but the 6 months is gonna do a lot. After 12 months, is gonna do significantly. You can even become profitable by 6 months, right? Under 6 months, you can become profitable. After the first month, you may not feel it much, but second month, third month, fourth month, you're gonna feel it a huge, significant difference. Then you become profitable, right? How you become profitable? By following your trading ground rules, by controlling yourself, right? By having execution discipline, following your trading ground rules when it's time to execute, by having risk management, psychology control, by having loss size calculation, right? Risking the right amount and having the right edge, right? All these factors play a big role. And there's one more I'm pretty sure, which would be execution discipline. That's the last one. There's 5 roles, right? Execution discipline. You need to be profitable. You need to follow this. All of them needs to be there, right? As you guys know, anything times 0 will always equal 0. That's why you need to follow all of them. All of them needs to be there. Now, all of them are attainable. You don't need to be somebody special to follow these rules. It can be learned by anybody, right? You have execution discipline. You have psychology control. You need to have edge, which means over a large sample size, your strategy makes money, right? You need to have the risk management and position sizing. These 5 is what you need to be profitable Now, the first month, if you follow all these rules, are not going to make you profitable. Second month will show you good signs. Third month will show you even better signs. Fourth month, I see some backlashes because when you want to be consistent, you're gonna face some problems in the way. Just once you break that rule, fourth month is gonna feel even better. Fifth month is gonna feel even better. Sixth month, you probably even profitable. Or seventh month, eighth month, you constantly improve. By the 10th, 12th month, you're profitable. Right? It's that easy. So yeah, focus on the delayed gratification. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. Join the Telegram link in the description down below, and I'll see you guys inside the Telegram. And make sure you guys follow my IG and TikTok. Peace out. All of them are linked in the description down below. Peace out.